Hi, fans of high-quality entertainment. Guess what I did? You're not going to believe it. That's right, I canceled my order for the Beatles Anthology 2025. I watched, I'm going to try and explain it. I watched Mr. Mayo's video. He had Volume 4 on CD, and he did a review of it, and he showed the contents and all that. And as some of you know, if you have the original anthology series, it came in a nice CD case. I've had this for 30 years, and it's still in great condition. And the CDs would be like this, right? Easy to get to and easy not to, if you're careful, you're not going to scratch the CDs. Very nice booklet. And so, it's not all, Joe's review isn't all negative. It's a good review of it. I guess overall he was happy with it, but I highly recommend you watch it. It's a very good review. But even without watching Joe's video, I was kind of thinking, because I did pre-order it a couple of months ago. And I've talked about these anthology series before, right? I've got all 3 sets from 95, 96, so 30 years old. And as I've said before, they sit in my CD collection year after year after year. I never play these. It was so exciting when this first came out, right? And I played it, quite a bit. I remember everything that's on this. Definitely some great stuff on this. But I never play them. And so, just thinking it over, almost $200, even though I'm a multimillionaire. I bet you didn't know that. Yeah, I just decided last night I don't need it. And, also, I guess also because it's kind of just repeating something from the past and adding a few bonus songs. It's just not as exciting as it was 30 years ago. I am looking forward to the Disney, the updated anthology series on Disney. I don't have Disney at the moment, but I'm going to, of course, because, there's hopefully going to be some more interesting added new footage to it. But, I'm happy with these. And the new songs, the new outtakes that weren't on these original ones, they're all going to be on Spotify. I did listen to some of them last night. They were nice to hear. But I also know, right, if I bought the box, the whole anthology, 8 CDs in total. I did the unboxing, which I love to do and love showing my viewers, look, I'm unboxing this. How exciting. And it is exciting. But after, right, you play it once, maybe twice, and then, like I said, it sits in your collection. And the other thing that Joe showed, like I said, I love these cases, right? And the new anthology CDs that are coming out, there's kind of similar to this Jimi Hendrix, the slip case where you have to, and even Joe was having problems with taking the CD out. And so, yeah, I wasn't too impressed with that. And this, to me, will always be the best box set I've ever bought. I think this was the very first music-related video I ever did when I unboxed this back in 2009. And of course, again, another nice booklet with a write-up and lots of pictures. And it's got songs like It Won't Be Long, All My Loving, Please Mr. Postman, Roll Over Beethoven, Money, and each one of these CDs also has a little mini documentary embedded in the CD, which is kind of cool. The third album was A Hard Day's Night. And once again, a very nice package. And, you know, what I mainly love is their studio albums. The Beatles, for me, are the best. You know, there's other bands I absolutely love, like Sparks, Ween, the Beach Boys, Led Zeppelin, so many. But the Beatles will always, always, always be at the top for me. I never, ever get tired of hearing, you know, the studio albums. I really love this that I got the last couple of months. Been playing this quite a bit. And, you know, in the past, I've always bought all of the box sets, the Beatles White Album. A lot of my box sets are in my bedroom up in the closet. Let It Be. Abbey Road. So I don't regret, you know, buying any of these. Sgt. Pepper and Revolver and Rubber Soul, just joking. But, you know, even with these box sets, like I said, I play the albums a lot. But the bonus discs, for the most part, I never, you know, they're interesting to hear once or twice, right? And then it's like, I'd rather just listen to the album. The only exception, I would say, is the Beatles White Album. There is so many amazing, like bonus tracks, outtakes, you know, take one, take two of Hey Jude or Revolution, that are really, really good. So I do play the White Album bonus tracks, you know, fairly often. But the other ones, you know, the other outtakes from Revolver and Sgt. Pepper, Revolver, Let It Be, not as much. But still, you know, I am glad I bought these box sets. But my main focus is and always has been those original Beatles albums. Then all of the other stuff is just interesting, like I said. But yeah, I just decided, you know what? I'm not going to buy the Anthology box set. And it's, you know, I know there's always the fans out there. It's a cash grab. Yeah, the record companies want to make money, but no one is forced to buy any of this, right? And, you know, if you're interested in buying it, good for you. Like I said, Joe overall gave it, I think he was happy with it. But I think I can just do without the box set myself. So that's it. And as I've mentioned before, coming up soon, I want to talk about this album. Because I have a new appreciation for it, finally. After all these years. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Check out Joe's video and have a great day. Bye. Oh, and let me know if you're buying the Anthology on, you know, vinyl or CD, or you're not going to bother. Bye.